spoilers for both Ant-Man and the Wasp plus Avengers Infinity War. I'm going to do a short countdown before revealing what is in the Ant-Man sequel post-credits and how that could potentially tie into Avengers 4. So here's your chance to click away. 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. I'm committing to this bit, you just gotta write it out. 50, 49, 48. You know what, let's skip forward a bit. 44, 43. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay, let's go. Ant-Man and the Wasp has two post-credits scenes. In summary, the first sees Scott Lang enter the quantum realm in order to collect quantum energy, the purpose of which we'll get back to. After he attains it, he instructs Hank Pym to pull him out, but when we cut back to where Hank, Hope, and Janet are standing, we realize that they've become victims of the Thanos snap. This essentially leaves Scott trapped in the quantum realm with no means of escape. Unless, of course, he has one of those enlargy discs on him like he did in the first film. But let's assume that he doesn't, but then again, he might. Now, there are a few things we already know about the quantum realm. Not only can it be reached by shrinking real small, it can also be accessed through dimensional travel, as was briefly seen in Doctor Strange. It's in the quantum realm that the concepts of time and space are warped to the extent where they become irrelevant. Though a person can still age, as seen with Janet Van Dyne, and they also have access to makeup. But I have a whole nother video planned regarding access to mascara in a pocket dimension devoid of literally anything. It should also be noted that before Scott enters the quantum realm, he's warned by Janet not to get too close to any time vortexes. We don't really know what these do, but it's possible that if he enters one, he could pop out years in the future. Or past, but probably the future. Or maybe he's stuck in there for years, like Janet was, until he's rescued. But I think there is going to be a time gap for when he gets out, and that time gap will factor into the start of Avengers 4. There's some set photos that have been doing the rounds. Now, if you don't want to see these because they are a bit of a spoiler, you can click here, and that link will take you to a safe place. 60, 59, 58, 50. They show what appears to be the Battle of New York from Avengers 2012. Steve Rogers is in the costume from that era, but Tony Stark isn't. Also, Tony Stark seems to have aged significantly, hence that time jump between films. Also, apparently Scott Lang's daughter Cassie has been recast for the sequel with a 16-year-old, which does nothing but fuel the fire of the time jump theory. But we also don't really know how time travel works in this universe. We've seen snippets of time manipulation in Doctor Strange and other bits and pieces, but Ant-Man and the Wasp also hinted that you can travel back into another body. Hence Scott looking through the eyes of a young Janet Van Dyne. That though could have possibly been a memory. However, it is possible that Steve Rogers jumps back into a younger body as he's seen wearing the same outfit that he had in the first Avengers. But then again, he could have just put that on again. Tony Stark is also seen in a different photo wearing the same clothes from that film. Plus there's images of Thor and Loki from that era. So there could be multiple versions of these guys running around. It very much remains to be seen. Also, this is worth mentioning. Director Peyton Reed said that within the quantum realm, there are flashes of things to come in the future of Marvel. Like how we got the Wasp foreshadowed in Ant-Man. Now I'm going to go more into that in my Ant-Man and the Wasp Easter egg video this weekend, so don't forget to subscribe for that. Have a come on over. This has also been pointed out before, but they also have what looks to be time manipulation devices. These could be what house the quantum energy and make time travel possible. Despite this, no matter how far back or forward they go, I feel like the timeline is going to be reset to around the time of Infinity War. Peter Parker is still a teenager in the next Spider-Man sequel. He's not a 28-year-old Spider-Man like in 2002's Spider-Man Original Spider-Man, which had me wonder, what's this grown man doing in a school? Shouldn't he be arrested? Oh, and the second post-credits scene. It's just a big old ant playing the drums. Great stuff. Oh, also it says Ant-Man and the Wasp will return, ? But don't even worry about it, they will return, it'll be fine. I'd love to know though if you have any theories about the events of Ant-Man and the Wasp and how they may affect Avengers 4. So if you want to leave a comment, please feel free to do so. Also, if you want to subscribe and bell icon, feel free to also do that, because there's videos here every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, including that Easter egg video I was talking about, plus a recent caravan of garbage on Ant-Man's greatest/dumbest enemy. There's so much going on. You won't believe it. Also have a podcast called The Weekly Planet, where we talk movies and comics and TV shows. This Monday, we're getting right into Ant-Man and the Wasp. All that worked, all that didn't, but you can find everything I mentioned linked below or at the great planetbroadcasting.com. Thanks for watching this. I appreciate it. Take care.